Hello everyone and welcome to Warner Brothers Studio Tour London, the making of Harry Potter during our Hogwarts in the Snow feature. And yes, please do guide around as I share with you some of the behind the scene insights into how we created one of the most loved characters in the Harry Potter films. And of course, I'm talking about Hagrid. Hands up, who loves Hagrid? Should be everyone. Awesome. Now, we have recreated the scene from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. We remember him dragging through the enormous Christmas tree, through the Hogwarts grounds, ready to be adorned into the Great Hall. So yes, we have of course brought back the 4-metre Christmas tree and Hagrid's costume, especially for our new feature, which is of course worn by Robbie Coltrane. However, you'll be surprised to know, this actually isn't his costume. This costume belongs to Martin Bayfield, who was an ex-England rugby player who stood at a whopping 6'10". Okay, so Robbie Coltrane wasn't quite tall enough to play the half giant. He only stood at 6'2". Well, I say only. Okay, now Martin Bayfield, they added stilts to his shoes, padding for his body, and of course, the animatronic head. But how do we know if it's being played by Robbie or Martin on screen? Well, it's actually very simple. Essentially, everything that's shot is at a long distance. This would be Martin Bayfield. We can then easily distinguish the size difference between the two. And vice versa, everything shot at a closer distance, this would be Robbie Coltrane, of course, the character that we all know and love. Now in the first film, the head was known as a dead head, as it had no movement whatsoever, until in the third film, in The Prisoner of Azkaban, Alfonso Cuarón, the director at the time, wanted to add a lot more movement and animation to it. And just for you to see here today, we have something very special to show you, okay? Would everyone like to see Hagrid's head move? Yeah! Of course you do, amazing. Now let's get your cameras out ready. Okay, I'm going to change the camera. Awesome. So here we have it. Are we all ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's make him speak.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry. Second one.
I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that.
And the next one.
It's not every day your young man turns 11 now, is it?
And finally.
Martin, Harry, you wouldn't be talking about me now, would you?
Okay, so there we have it. Now, our creature effects team, they also had a big role in this as well. They first had to create a cast on Martin Bayfield's head to ensure they would fit perfectly. They then built the mould and then, of course, all the silicone around it. Joe Scott then fitted all the correct servos and motors that help make Hagrid's head move. And you're probably thinking, well, it must get quite hot and stuffy inside the costume, right? Well, you would be correct. Okay, so inside the head, they added 2 internal fans, which blew out cold air to help him keep him nice and comfortable. And they also added a piped cooling system through the costume, where they ran cold water through it as well to help keep him nice and comfortable. So yes, that is exactly how we created the half-giant Hagrid. Now just around the corner, we have one of our photo opportunities, where we use forced perspective to help make characters look bigger than they actually are. And of course, just behind here, just to the side, we have Hagrid's hut. So if you haven't already, be sure to check that out as well. But apart from that, my name's been Charlie, okay, and have a fantastic rest of your day during our Hogwarts in the Snow feature. Thank you.